have returned. No. Our absence hasn't. No, I don't like that either. Garden of the Goons. Return of the Sith. How about just we're back? We're back. We're back. We're back! We're back!
We are the Garden of the Goons, bringing you the news. You don't have to like it. We are the Garden of the Goons. Garden of the Goons. We never say what you assume.
We're back?
Garden of the Goons. We never say what you assume. You don't have to like it. We are the Garden of the Goons.
Oh, we're so back! We're back!
We are the Garden of the Goons.
We're back! We're back!
One.
Happy?
Yay.
All right.
Is that it?
Outstanding. That's it. Hey, thanks for coming.
Yep.
We're back.
We're back.
That soundboard.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys still have that, huh?
Oh, well, it's just so far away.
Yeah. Well, it's probably
You don't have your end
best.
table yet.
Hmm?
You don't have the end table yet.
We don't have end tables yet.
It's
No.
probably best that Reed cannot reach the soundboard because
I still have the end table, by the way.
Do you? Just haven't brought it
I
yet.
got reminded last night. Hey,
Okay.
make sure you put that in the car. I was like, okay. Did not happen.
I don't remember hearing anything about the end table.
Yeah, I've got an end table.
Okay.
Now you have. You're caught up.
Yep.
That's as far as it goes. at
That's
this point.
good.
Do you want to?
What?
Do you want to shout out the guy whose whiskey you're drinking?
Yeah, Mammon. What's his name?
It's the opposite of a mean.
Amin.
Oh,
And he's in charge
of a
of
nice.
Old Louisville Distillery. All right. Well,
He's a mean cuss.
he's a mean cuss. This is very tasty.
Yeah.
It's very warm.
Yeah. Warm is a good
Yeah.
description.
Yeah, like it's warm from here down
Down.
to here.
Down to here.
Getting that Kentucky hug.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Really? That is
Okay.
okay.
That explains it.
Uh-huh.
That's it's really smooth for
Yeah.
136.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
dangerous.
And this is bottled in 16, you said? Or okay. Yeah.
Real
I love it.
fancy stuff here.
Fancy stuff. People come to us to find out
We're doing
what
big
type
things.
of fancy stuff to get.
Big things happen here at Garden of the Goons.
Oh, we don't have a BB gun. Oh, okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me finish one of these drinks before I
Yeah.
go for the give me that one.
BB gun.
Yeah. He stretched.
Let me get that.
So we have Q here.
Ayo.
Welcome, I guess.
I was just hoping for a seamless transition away from Alex.
Oh,
Just not say
yeah.
anything.
50% less gay than Alex.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So, wow. Still really gay.
So you're at 50%.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand him choosing his family over us, but to make
Yeah, they're none of
dirty fiat currency,
yeah.
I don't understand.
Is that what he's doing?
I think so. Yeah,
He
he said
did?
he had to hang a shower or something.
Hang a bathroom.
Hang a bathroom,
Oh, okay.
which
I was
maybe a euphemism for gay stuff.
I was not tracking. I thought maybe that was like at his own house.
That's what I thought.
I mean, his house is pretty new. I doubt that. I don't know.
Is his bathroom hung?
It's pretty hung, dude.
it's above it's above average.
It's above average.
It's like two and a half.
Yeah.
It's a very nice bathroom.
Pretty good
I've
size, I'd
peed
say.
in it many times.
We should probably just talk shit about Alex for a little bit.
Yeah.
At
Well,
least an hour and 20 minutes.
I actually plan to do that.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had some notes myself on that.
Yeah, Alex. Yeah, for sure.
Got 4 new tires for my Civic before I came down here.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting 4 new right after this. So There you go, Alex. It's not that hard.
I had Alex Carpenters. Carpenters are gay. Alex is gay. Blah blah. I started looking at carpenters online to see like how many of them are gay, or like if there's a gay carpenters union.
Is that according to the Carpenters Union?
Right, right. There's a few gay
track
ones.
the demographics of carpenters.
Yeah.
Just going through the ex-hamster videos to
Yeah. Huge hammers. Yeah. Guys nailing wood. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
19 ounce.
I got I got pretty bored with that. So I got onto Reddit, and they're
Always a good time.
On the carpentry. I don't know what you call it on Reddit. I'm not familiar. Like page
subreddit.
On the carpentry page, some guy came out. It's like, hey, I'm a carpenter and I'm gay, and so
been handling a lot of wood.
Yeah.
there was. Okay, so this is the dynamic of it, though. The things that Alex hates, the dad jokes, the gay carpenters are super into. Because the guy was like, I built the closet, so I came out of it whenever I wanted to.
Wow.
And he's like, my specialty is hammering and handling wood. Like, and the other gay carpenters were like, hell yeah, brother, just kept doing dad jokes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest like intersection of
getting nailed,
Keep on pounding.
getting screwed.
yeah, all that.
Really.
It was, I read it for about a half an hour. It was amazing.
Gotta make sure this thing is plumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was one guy said, if you can cope a joint, you can cope with me being gay. Wow. Yeah. Nothing you make lines up straight. And then the next guy was like, oh, excellent framing.
Yeah. Well,
So-
good for Alex. We're glad he's finally out of the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that hammer talk makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that video.
Yeah. Wait till you see the intro.
Yeah. It's something.
Oh, yeah, we really played right into that, didn't
We did. Yeah, I don't know. I have a ton of stuff that we can talk about, but
well, we just all witnessed most of a Fox Body Mustang burnout.
yeah, that was great.
That was fun.
Yeah, until he ran out of gas.
Yep.
Held her down until the fuel was gone.
Yep. I had
And we're getting another one.
yes.
I mean,
After the show.
yeah, he's filling it up with fuel. Putting
Gonna
another
leave the
screwdriver
two-stroke
in
out of
there.
it this time.
Probably. Yeah, it's smoking a lot, but
Yeah,
it is smoking a lot.
not from the tires.
Yeah, the tennis court, the old tennis court down there. I'm glad it's finally realizing its full potential as a burnout pad.
Absolutely.
We should have done that so long ago.
Yeah, like 13 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Q got the fence down, got her cleaned up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Tore the whole fence down by myself.
Well,
Mm,
I think did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't touch the fence actually.
Reed doesn't remember.
Yeah, that was not yesterday. So,
I just cleaned the brush. That's all.
but yeah, I actually swept all the brass because it was getting dangerous to walk on the tennis court.
There was a lot of brass up there.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
brass.
yeah.
And we got a couple of guys that are getting bigger calibers, like that you can roll your whole foot across. And I slipped walking down to the range, like with my rifle. And I was like, okay, this is dangerous. I need to sweep it up. So I did. Got it in a couple big piles, and he just plowed right through one of them and just sent all the brass. I'm worried that he gets those tires hot. It's just going to like
Yeah,
cover the tire in
Yes.
brass, which would be great.
sure.
For me.
Make
science
it an
experiment.
off-road Mustang.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
Studded tires.
Yeah.
studded tires.
Get snow tires.
I like that.
Yeah, Alex needs to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's warming me up from the inside out. I think I just broke sweat. Is my forehead shining?
It's a good quality Bucky's hoodie. It's nice
Yeah.
and warm.
It is probably a little bit too warm for what we're
bussy
doing.
hoodie.
Bussy hoodie.
That's that's one of the things on the internet I hate, of like all the combinations of any word plus pussy.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't
That's
know.
one of the things I love.
Is it? I'm not into it.
the wordplay is fun. I do enjoy it.
Well, what else is anything pressing going on in the news lately?
In the Barbary world.
Not really. Pretty slow. Chase did get the
I was going to ask.
Lawrence County Republican Party chairman position. The governor called him on Monday.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Chase.
So
I
he's
guess.
important now. Or
So
something.
So
you think
now
he'll
he's-
still talk to me?
Maybe. You have to call and set up an appointment. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He should
The
give
governor gave him his personal cell phone number.
I am
And
getting that.
Gavin and I are still trying to get it.
Oh,
it-
buddy.
You have to.
Ah, shit.
We are calling him on this show
You
whenever I get it.
have to do.
That would be good.
Oh, absolutely. Who's the guy? I don't even know.
Mike Braun, maybe?
Yeah, I hate him. Let's call him.
Maybe want to
Braun
fact check that. But I
Is it
think so.
Holcomb?
No, I think he's the old one.
Oh,
I think we got a new one now.
okay.
I think Mike
Braun's
Braun.
Brawny.
We should probably know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Before we call his personal cell phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Chase doesn't really listen to this, so he doesn't
No,
know
he
that
doesn't.
we're all going to be trying to get his cell
Oh,
phone.
yeah. He told me this morning that he actually put a lock on his phone because he's terrified that Gavin and I are going to get that number.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
that's
I was like, oh, we'll get through that lock.
a real bitch move.
Yeah.
You should share that kind of information with
Yeah.
your friends. It was just a.
Yeah.
Um,
that's it, yeah.
But like, is it like a face recognition thing, fingerprint?
Don't know yet.
What am I gonna have to do?
We'll
It
find out.
It probably is a face recognition thing.
We'll have to go all national treasure and put something on his phone so we can peel his fingerprints off of it.
Yeah,
I'd
just
say he looks to be a pretty greasy guy. I'd say
Yeah.
we can follow the
Yeah,
pattern on
the
his
pin-
screen.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how my
Yeah.
phone is. You
Yeah.
can see it.
His pin code is just 4547 because
Yeah.
that's Trump's.
Would that surprise you at all if you found that out?
I,
Well, you know it's not going to be something
It-
untoward like 6969
No.
or 420.
it would make me so happy if that was right.
I
He's
I'm
going to change
try
it
it.
now after he hears this.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know what it.
He won't hear this.
He won't hear this. I'll make sure of it.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not a. He looks like he'd go out real easy.
Weak chin.
Yeah,
we
weak
could.
chin.
Yeah,
Soft.
we could. We're not gonna incriminate ourselves, but we're gonna get that guy's phone.
I think what we're doing now is called conspiring.
right.
Allegedly.
iPhone
In
or
Minecraft.
iPhone, Samsung. What's he rocking?
He's an iPhone guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might have the thumbprint deal.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wonder if you can still plug them into the computer and then it like just swipes to unlock, like if you're using the
How do we hack the
old
phone?
Apple Store.
We'll talk about this after the show.
Yeah.
What else is going on? Anything in the news? Anything big this week? I've really been not.
Well, the only thing that's podcast Alex wanted us to listen to. I did listen to that.
Oh, the
The one he
gold.
put in the chat
Yeah.
last night or this morning.
I got like 20. Wait, what? Last night or this morning he put one in?
Yeah, he did another one.
Oh,
Another
I guess I
episode.
didn't see
Oh,
that.
I guess I missed that one.
But
Is it,
I guess the U.S. and 16 other countries, what was it? They voted no on a UN deal to like condemn Russia for invading Ukraine. They were like, "No, Russia is fine."
Yeah.
really?
And I was
I'd
like,
agree with
"Oh,
that.
hell yeah!" And the guy, I really liked the part where the guy was like, "Yeah, the U.S. and 16 other is there 16 other countries like who
That matter?
that matter?" Yeah,
Uganda.
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
Me and
even
Q
know.
talked about that last night a little bit. We were just chit chatting and somehow we got to the United Nations. I was like,
as
that's-
most conversations.
no,
do.
it's like it doesn't even matter. It's like it's just us.
Yeah.
Like
It's our money. It's our dudes.
I was like, without
Yeah.
us, there's just a bunch of fucking people talking about what they want to do.
Mhm.
It's-
Which is how it should be,
yeah. Yeah. So
in my opinion. Sorry.
yeah. Well, good luck, Ukraine.
Yeah, I was comparing NATO to LARPers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we did. Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah. It's pretty close.
Yeah, that's what I had on Russia, Ukraine.
That's good notes. Good notes.
Covered the global news.
Yeah.
You got the local news with
With old
Chase.
Chase,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
for him.
Coke machine Cummings.
I have been,
It's the
I have
worst.
been saying thanks for dressing up to a lot of people
Uh-huh.
just because of the Zelensky interview. It's
Yes.
funny.
Yeah.
It's
That
funny
is
to
hilarious.
immediately dunk on someone about their appearance as soon as you meet them. Like, oh, thanks for dressing up.
Glad you dressed up.
Yeah.
You look comfortable today.
Yeah. Oh, is it a casual Friday already?
It made it so much funnier because he's like a foot taller than him.
Sure. Speaking of, can anyone tell me Barron Trump's height off the top of their head?
6'1".
I'm going to
Six.
guess 6'10".
I think he's pretty close to 7 foot.
It's 6'9". He's
Damn.
fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old boy.
He's a big old boy.
I've seen some videos of him standing next to people, and he's definitely he could have been in the NBA if he went that route.
Well,
He's
Good
a
is,
little
good
light.
is.
He's
In a
probably,
couple
he's probably
days.
too autistic for the NBA.
He's
but-
probably
May
too
wanna
fucking autistic.
Visit a tanning machine
Yeah.
first.
he's
head.
probably got a good couple of years of college ball in him.
Yeah, until a knee or both of them go.
I think I could see Barron in like an old Soviet trench coat,
Sure.
like gray, all the way down to the ground,
Sure.
I like it.
The trench coat would be taller than I am.
like
Yeah.
a Despicable Me type of character.
Sure.
Yeah, when he hits his evil genius arc.
I feel like if he was wearing a full length trench coat, he would look like one of those cartoons where like kids are standing on each other.
They're stacked. yeah, well, little rascals
Yeah, that's what he
when
looked
they
like.
try to go get a loan from the bank to build a go-kart.
Except for he's building a nuclear
Yeah.
submarine.
Sure.
I mean, I got some buddies that are building go-karts right now, and I would have to take out a loan to buy one of them. They're pretty serious. But I'm not gonna.
You should.
I hurt for a week after the last time I went to like regular indoor karting. It's like I am too old for that.
That was so much fun.
It was fun.
We should do that as an episode.
Think so?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go again.
Just try.
We'd
Go
have
down
like
to French-
chest rigs with GoPros on them.
Well, I was just gonna say we just duct tape our phones to our helmets.
That's what I meant by chest.
Yeah.
That's what exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what they allow.
Okay, yeah. Well, Woody has a better budget than the rest of us, I guess.
What's
No.
that
No,
one
I
was
do
in
not.
that one's in Fishers. The one we went to with the
yeah,
two stories.
it's
and
up
shit?
around Indianapolis somewhere.
Fast Times.
Fast
I remembered the
Times.
name of
You
something.
did. That was awesome.
It's indoor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
indoor, 2-story, and they are
It's fast as
they're
fuck.
pretty they're pretty quick.
Really?
And
Like hurt my. You have to wear a neck brace while you're driving them,
yeah,
Really?
and my
the
neck
little,
hurt for a week.
the little donut.
Yeah.
And it does it. Yeah, my neck also hurt for a long time, and also my
Yeah.
ribs because I did get a little maybe too comfortable and got a little more aggressive, and I did find the breaking point of where the tires slide, and I took an outside wall pretty hard,
Pretty hard.
enough to get my two tires off the ground. Again, go-karts are always fun. You should get your boys. and
Even a
go-karting.
Even a lawnmower is pretty fun. Take the deck off, go right around the woods.
Oh heck yeah.
Oh,
Just
I-
take a VW bug and cut the body off. That's what I think.
When I was young, my papa gave me an old snapper lawnmower.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I cut the deck off of that sucker.
Mm.
It's like a wheelie machine.
I also
Yeah,
I
because
also
there's nothing up front. On
no,
those.
Yeah.
nothing at all.
I also had a friend growing up that had one of those, and we wheelies, flipping it, getting it, just beating the hell out of it.
Oh yeah, it was trash anyway, so that's why he gave it to me. And it
Yep.
was smoking like that.
Like that
5.0
Mustang.
outside, Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
I,
Here you go, Sonny. This lawnmower's 75 years old. I'm gonna do wheelies on it.
yeah.
right. What's the memes of like a tired old truck just trying to like go peacefully
Just trying to die.
into the woods? It's like
Me
some
with-
16-year-old with 22-inch rims. It's like,
I'm gonna squat it.
I've got
Yeah, your grandpa's fresh truck getting bought by some shithead teenager just squatted down in the high school parking lot with
do hate
straight
that.
pipes.
I do hate that a lot.
Some asshole with his hand on the gas pedal and his other hand doing it.
I'm out.
I do hate that. But also, if I was in high school now, I'd
You'd probably have one.
probably be doing something similar.
Yeah, of course.
Donking
But
out
we'd
some
be doing
shays.
it the poor way. Like I put 58 bags of sand in the bed of my truck, and now it squats.
Did that and then just heated the back springs up.
They heated themselves up.
I'm just glad to see kids getting into vehicles.
It seems
and
like
not,
there was a
you know-
few years there where nobody
Yeah.
was doing anything.
No.
Just stay off the Nintendo Switch. Go turn a wrench somewhere.
Yeah.
Get dirty.
Cletus McFarland's bringing it back.
That kid's always doing something.
There was actually
Yeah, that kid right there.
we watched
Look out!
he had he's invested in this company and he's pushing this new version of a zip tie. Cletus is.
Oh.
And it has like a rubber on the inside of it, so you can put it around like wires or fuel lines or whatever, and it's
No, it
not
won't
supposed
cut.
to. Yeah, but it's also easier to. It's reusable. It's
Right.
got a little trigger
Put
on
a
it.
little
and
release on it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're expensive. They're all made in the USA and all this stuff. Can't remember. I think they're called grip ties or something like that.
I like
But,
that's a good play on.
yeah.
something like that.
But yeah, they look. I was like, I immediately I was like, oh, I could use those on the bottom side of a car to
As
not.
any good mechanic was
Yeah.
thinking when they saw them.
Yeah, so I could use one of those to not mount something properly. Like,
Can exhaust
yeah,
or
sure. Well, yeah, they definitely will melt.
I
But
remember
we call that a temporary fix.
yeah,
It's there till
Austin
it
had
breaks again.
that 280 down in the chicken house. You remember that thing? At Datsun.
not really. I know what they are.
Well, it was there
Yeah,
for a while. But you get under the hood of one of those, and all the electrical wires and everything are put together with zip ties, but they're reusable zip ties.
yeah.
And they were like it was a 79, and they
From-
still, you could take them apart and put them back together.
Really?
should have got a patent
Wow.
on that.
Yeah.
The Japanese are pretty good at car stuff.
Sorry,
You
I just
okay?
I had to clear my throat, and then like I almost did it right
Into-
into Woody's whiskey, and I was
Sure,
like,
I'm
I was like,
pretty
oh.
sure he just coughed in my drink.
Yeah. So
Woody's whiskey, that's
But it's
really rolls off the
136
tongue.
proof, so I think I'm okay.
Sure. Yeah, don't spill that on
Please.
anything in my house,
Yeah.
please.
Sincerest apologies.
Oh, you're good. I ain't scared.
Like all the red tiles in Big Red that have turned white because people drop high proof alcohol on the
Yeah.
floor.
They do have a distinct stained color to
They
them.
do. At least one of them's me. I dropped a bottle of Everclear when I worked there.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh yeah, that's all right. Like just
Yeah.
the red dye
It's
just
just gone.
washes out of it. You're like mopping it up, spreading it around.
Guess I'll have to get another bottle to drink.
Yeah. I wasn't buying it. I was stocking it.
Put that on my insides.
Ugh, yeah. Cody and Aaron have been talking about Walmart getting some better selection of bourbons. So when Lauren and I went there last night to buy Nerf guns for my nephew, which is going to be really fun.
Justice for Aaron.
Justice for Aaron. Like, subscribe, donate
Check the merch store.
to Aaron.
Yep.
I was like, let's.
He gets no money from this shirt.
No, it's to us, obviously.
Also, once again, you and I only ones. with
Yeah.
merch.
Shocker.
Still.
Anyway, don't interrupt Reed's story.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
there.
I was telling a story?
Yeah,
yeah.
about
Walmart bourbon.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
But we were looking, and Lauren's like, "Do you want some Old Crow?" And I was like, "Ugh."
you shudder.
No, no, thank you. Every size of that bottle comes in only plastic. She was like, "You can get microplastics and a hole in your stomach."
Yeah. I'll have this bottle of Papal's ulcers.
Papal's ulcer liquid. Did hear someone call Donald Trump Don Trumpaloni because they're like he's a mobster, and I'm like I'm only gonna call him that now.
I like it.
Trumpaloni.
Yeah, Don Trumpaloni.
Trumpaloni.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow.
Oh, do you know
Oh,
where polar bears keep their money?
Oh. In
frozen. Yeah,
Yeah,
some
something.
sort of frozen assets.
Oh, that's not a bad direction to go, but you're wrong.
in Coca-Cola bottles.
Snowbank.
Oh,
Yeah, the obvious answer.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Do you know what they get if they sit down too long?
Oh, they get their assets frozen.
Polaroids.
Oh, man.
Oh. Okay.
And assets is
Yeah.
that would work in both of those
Yeah,
jokes
right.
now for sure. Polaroids.
Yeah.
Haven't had those yet.
How's your Polaroid?
I've been pretty good.
Is it hiding?
I do have something
Oh,
going
here we
on
go.
in my
You got-
my side.
Poop store. Oh, okay.
Well, and it's related.
Go ahead.
So I think I've tore something a little bit in my side, and every time I try to like push on a poo, I get a little bloop. Like my insides are coming into my outsides.
It's called a partial hernia.
Yeah, I think it's called a hernia.
I think I have that. And it's really painful.
Yeah.
And I sneezed the other day because it's not just poop.
No,
When I'm doing anything strenuous,
it's called flexing your core.
yeah,
So-
which I have a little bit of one now, so I'm feeling it. But I sneezed and I saw stars. I thought I was passing out. I was like, oh. But then it went away. It went back. Everything
It went
sucked back in.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do about that.
Just
And
wear
I
a
don't
tight
want to tell my
undershirt.
wife about it.
Well,
'cause
the thing is, if
she's
it
not
gets,
gonna hear it on here.
if it gets bad, like you do have to have surgery to fix.
What if I just ignore it for an extended period of time?
Well, it'll get to the point where you have to have surgery. I'd assume
I'd say we wait for that.
because I had like one of those, but low, like around the belt line,
Yeah,
which
that's
I think
a common
is
area.
more common.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't full blown hernia. I didn't have to have surgery. It was like I sneezed or coughed or bent over or something. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's
like,
you start involuntarily
Yeah.
flailing and
like getting stabbed.
Mhm.
I would assume.
Maybe I got stabbed. I can't see the part of me that hurts, so there doesn't seem to be a wound back there.
Well,
Is it on your back or your side?
It's like the
side is-
back of my side,
really,
Which
like just
kidney is
around
it?
the hump. You know?
maybe it's a rib.
Yeah.
Maybe your bottom rib is getting fucked up.
floating rib.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that sounds pretty scary.
Well, those are the ones that are at the bottom.
Oh, that is a
Yeah.
floating
Yeah.
rib.
No,
Okay.
it's because it's in so much barbecue sauce.
yeah.
But it's
Floating
floats.
rib sounded like a condition to my brain.
I think that if you let it get so bad that you need surgery, your insurance will probably cover it. But
Oh,
the
yeah, I do
insurance
have
doesn't like
insurance.
to cover preventative maintenance, as I call it as a mechanic.
It's true.
If you go in before there's a problem, they're like, well,
Nah.
We're
gotta
gonna
wait
wait
till
till
there's
that
a-
gets way worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just take some ibuprofen about that.
Yeah,
Sure.
and change your socks.
Yeah.
yeah. I do. I really enjoy changing my socks about 3 p.m. if I have the opportunity. Fresh socks in the afternoon, game changer. It's like taking a nap.
That's a very old man move, and I'm like, I'm not exactly there yet. I'm not bringing extra socks to work, but
Right.
like, whenever we get really dirty and greasy, and I have to change my coveralls during the day, and I take my boots off just for a minute.
Oh, just to not have them on for a little bit.
Well, to change the coveralls, I gotta change. I gotta take them. They're like pants. I gotta
Like a
take my boots-
leotard.
Yeah, sure. It's a romper, if you will. And but just
I
like
barely know her.
But just take your yeah, nice, taking your boots off and like fixing your socks and letting them touch the cold concrete for a little bit. It's awesome.
Yeah, that
It's-
sounds nice.
It feels nice, and I thought it was so weird whenever I was working in landscaping and Papaw Steve would take his boots and socks off at lunch, and if we were sitting out in someone's yard or something, and I was just like, "What are you, weirdo? What are you doing? Don't take your shoes off."
What are you
Now
grounding?
you're there.
Yeah. Oh, I can see why now as I age.
You're not to the point of doing it all the time, but
Yeah.
you're starting to realize the benefits.
He understands.
Much less judgment coming.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just picturing Reed coming home from work, and it's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, like him changing his shoes.
Puts on a cardigan,
Yeah.
and changes his
On a
socks.
cardigan.
That is kind of what it looks like.
Going over and feeding his fish.
Well, of late,
He
you know,
rides the train to his imaginary room.
Yeah.
well, my back office there is one
Yeah.
of the 2 rooms in the house that didn't get re-insulated. So when I go back there to work, you know, of late it's been cold, so I change my socks and I get a cardigan out of the closet and I put it on.
See?
It's exactly what happens.
Hello, neighbor.
Well, and I like the cardigan too because my desk is actually metal with like wood vinyl shit on top of it. It's cold.
Yep.
So if I'm typing,
Yeah. You got the cold fingies.
I get it sets right here and I get cold fingers. You know, typing.
tell me you never took a typing
Well,
class without telling me you ever took a typing class.
First of all, Reed's typing.
I can type.
We have-
it's not good.
We have
but I can
visual
do it.
gags now.
Yeah, I love having a video podcast.
The word pecker.
The word pecker.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I used to do that. And then my keyboarding class in high school, they called me Woody Wordpecker.
Oh,
That's probably difficult to say at speed.
Yeah.
Woody Wordpecker.
I don't think I can get it
Yeah.
one time.
I'm not even gonna try it.
Wardy.
Where-
Wardy Ward Parker.
Oh, wowdy wowdy.
I got a speech impediment.
Now say meteorologist.
I'm not even gonna fucking try.
Come on.
Weatherman.
There you go.
Mhm.
Weather person.
Sorry.
That's
2025. I
Yes.
forgot.
Speaking of,
Oh, I don't
This-
have anything for weather person.
this week's supposed to be a little bit of spring weather. coming
Yeah.
75 and
70s.
sunny on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. Love
So
it.
excited.
Bust out the shorts.
Yeah.
Get
I'm
the
gonna-
short pants.
I'm gonna cut all my pants into halves.
Up
Just
here somewhere.
vertical.
This way.
Got one nut hanging out.
Seems like a left day.
He's got, it's a left day.
This one's getting tan. I got
He's got one pant leg, but a full belt.
Just so you guys know, I'm wearing a belt right now.
I was gonna ask.
Are you really? Wow.
Yeah, I felt like
Good job.
Good job.
it was gonna come up. I don't wanted to be prepared.
Good
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
Got
Proud
my
of you.
belt on.
I've also been growing up and wearing belts lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Growing.
it's good.
Good.
And by growing up, I mean like being more scared about having to run and my pants falling down. Like somebody's chasing me. No? You guys don't
no.
get that?
Yeah, I get it.
All right.
Yep. Let's see.
Yep.
All the rice,
All
all the rice and beans are gone out of the garage for good now.
right.
Me and Keith
And the mice?
found 2 or 3 more dead ones this week. Unfortunately, found 2 in the cougar. Really kind of pissed me off. But,
Oh, yeah. I think you
but-
said something about that.
but Q took care of it and swept it out.
A little bit
cleaned
of
it up.
osium.
Osium, which
What
is
is
like,
that?
it's like a odor
It's a
neutral.
de-stinker.
Yeah, an odor neutralizer.
That's the scientific word for it.
Yeah.
De-stinker.
De-stinker. Yeah.
De-stinkerizer.
That'd be fun to have, like, when Alex is around.
Yeah.
Just
You little
spray 'em
stinker.
down.
Just spray him down.
So the rice and beans saga, I believe, hopefully, the mice and beans, excuse me, has finally
Knock
come
on some wood there. Yep.
has finally come to an end. Death total, I think, is around like 18, 16 mice, something like that.
It's a respectable number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't
Yeah.
know how many women
you're
there are.
fucking,
Yeah.
you're fucking telling me, bud.
That's
There's-
awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely less than 20, definitely more than 15, somewhere
Okay.
in that range.
18's, yeah, that's a good number.
Yeah, fuck them, fuck those little shits.
I've been trying to mouse proof the bus so that way they don't just rotate from his garage into
Right.
the bus.
Mhm.
Well, and it doesn't sound like you're running them off. You've killed
Yeah,
them. So
several.
hopefully they don't
Slaying
migrate.
them.
Yeah, there's the kind of the indicator that I'm going off of now is I've had poison laid out in certain spots in the garage and it's still there.
Okay.
Before it was like I'd put the poison out and the next day it's gone.
Oh man.
So
Wow.
Yeah, 18 mice were eating it. So
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, they were.
That's just the ones that died inside.
they're dead.
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully they're good
congratulations.
neighbors.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
glad that
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 was,
seemingly has come to an end.
That
We're all
was-
very proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, applause button. You did a good job. Carpenters are gay. Baron Trump is 6'9".
I've been doing the carnivore diet.
We don't care what's on your fucking notebook.
Yeah, I know.
It's they're shitty jokes.
No, I did one joke.
Yeah, just the poor bear,
Just the polar bear.
frozen assets. But
Snowbank.
Sorry, you're
Snowbank.
doing the carnivore diet.
Yeah.
I wasn't eating the mice, but that's what made me think of it. Had to avoid the poison.
Yeah.
If we would have got a cat, then maybe I would
Fuck that.
tried it. Put them on the skewers like the Chinese restaurants do.
I would try it.
Maybe once.
would.
I'd try it once.
Can't knock it until you try it. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Well, I'm gonna knock it.
Judgmental bastard.
The carnivore diet that Q is on though has been beneficial for me as well because there's
Because you're eating it, or just the way your house
So-
smells that you were talking about.
both. The house smells good, and I've been also like the first day you were down here, we just made bacon and eggs, just several of all, and just like that's what I had for breakfast that day.
That's like a $25 meal.
That's getting
Well, yeah,
expensive.
it is now. Fucking bacon or eggs are $5 a dozen.
gonna have to start getting some chickens out around the K20 in the garage.
We're gonna have to. We have friends that have chickens. I need to source some eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've probably already spent $50 or $60 on eggs in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah,
of
quit
being here.
Quit doing that.
Yeah.
Let's find you some eggs.
Yeah, agreed.
If my
Or get some chickens.
production gets up a little bit more, I'll hook you up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not I thought about getting chickens where I'm at, and I just don't think that's a good idea.
Quail.
Yeah, do quail.
Do
Well,
quail inside.
Not ducks for
I
sure.
would try. I mean, I would try.
Ducks are dirty.
Yes, I would try a quail egg.
Also, the eggs send
I'm-
him to the hospital.
I am violent.
yeah, that's true,
I'm
too.
violently allergic to duck eggs for some reason.
Yeah, I say do quail. Do them in your house.
I would try quail.
3 quail eggs equal 1 chicken egg.
I've had some. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. They got a very very dark orange yolk.
Mhm. My chicken eggs do too.
I had turkey eggs too. Those
I never had.
weren't terrible.
They're so big.
They're very big. They're very big. Yeah, 3 of those is like a meal,
For 3 people.
or just for me. Oh,
So other than bacon and eggs, sorry to jump in front of you there.
that's okay. Did the beginning of my sentence interrupt the middle of your? Oh, that's not
No,
how you
no,
say
no.
that.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Lauren made a pesto lasagna last night, which you've had pesto lasagna.
Delicious.
Delicious, thick, heavy,
Very.
pan large.
Yes.
We ate the whole thing. I woke up this morning and
That's
I
why
was like,
your
Yeah.
That's why your stomach's acting weird. You got a fucking
this
brick.
started days ago.
You got a brick in there.
But I ate half of a lasagna last night. That was easily that thick.
6,000 calories.
Yeah, but it was
Carbo
so good.
loading or what?
Yeah. I knew I had the podcast today.
Yeah. Went straight to bed.
Oh no, I fell asleep on the couch. I got like one episode of Law and Order in, and I was
I'm gonna take a nap.
yeah. Well, it's never like that. It's just gone.
I know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Well, you have an excuse.
Yep,
I
that's
do
true.
not.
Excuses are nice.
What are you going to ask about the bacon and eggs, though?
Like, what's a typical meal for a daily intake of carnivore diet?
Well,
What you're doing?
I usually eat at least 3 eggs throughout the day, maybe 2 for breakfast and 1 with the dinner. And then, like if you buy like the typical pack of bacon, I don't know what that is, like a 1/4 pound or something. How
Usually
much the small?
12 ounce, could be 16.
I'll usually eat half of a pack for breakfast. And now I've been buying bigger packs because JD likes bacon also. So just
Facts.
more efficient.
Nice.
But yeah, bacon and eggs usually for breakfast. Today I did steak and eggs. And then usually if I have bacon and eggs for breakfast, I'll do steak and eggs for dinner. Or sometimes I'll get like
Really mixing it up there.
sometimes I'll just get like a whole thing of ground beef, cook it all up, and put like eggs in the ground beef with like chunks of chicken or chunks of steak or chunks of pork.
Which you call
Oh,
the beef bowl.
the beef bowl. Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to have a beef bowl. I'm like, oh, what's that? It's just beef. It's like
Bowl
it's
of
just
beef.
It's a bowl of beef.
Yeah.
Well, when I was doing it, I did it for like 6 months or something.
Yeah.
And we would all just make 1 pound burgers for lunch
Oh.
at Dayton's.
Jesus.
It was great. I loved it. But my wife says you have to have some vegetables and other things.
You've had a couple.
Vegetables are trying to kill you.
He
That's a
said-
known fact.
Right. You've had some bananas.
Yeah.
So I think some fruit is acceptable in a carnivore diet, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
I think
Well, he just likes the way they look. That's why.
Likes the mouthfeel.
Q eats bananas for the shape.
I've been getting, so I did like 30 days where I did the strict carnivore where like you don't do any fruit or vegetable or anything like that. And now that I got past that, I feel like I've started getting like some light cramps and stuff. So I've been starting to implement like,
I remember cramping being a problem. Yes.
yeah. And at first I would just like put like a handful of pink Himalayan salt in my hand and just like down it. And it's apparently the electrolytes is supposed to,
It's
Yeah.
what plants want.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's what they crave.
Brondo.
that
Brondo,
worked. But
yeah.
I've been trying to start to implement
It sounds
more
scratchy.
stuff.
Just swallowing salt.
Oh yeah.
Might have a deficiency of some sort.
Just take a line of salt and just.
Yeah. Just have a big like horse block in the house, just on the coffee table.
I think
Give it
a
a
lot
look
of
every
times
now
when
and
people do like carnivore or keto stuff, they run low on electrolytes.
Yeah.
Like it'll make them sick.
Yep.
So they'll put like pinch of salt in their water and stuff like that.
I tried that too. I had like the daily water serving, and for a while I was making like an herbal tea that was just like the bottom chunk, and I'd put a little salt in there and then fill it the rest away with water. It's hard to get down sometimes, but you just give her a couple pulls.
I mean, you
every
seem
now and
pretty
then.
committed. I don't think we have to worry about that.
Do you implement any like organ meats or anything like
Yeah.
liver?
I bought some
Oh.
chicken liver
Yeah.
the other day. I'll
Nice.
be putting that in my beef bowl in the
Yeah.
near future.
It's,
a good
another
combination.
addition to the beef bowl.
I think chicken liver tastes like beef, but like it's soft. The texture's a little different,
Yeah,
but I like it.
a little more metallic-y.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, you could have Woody will smoke us up something. Right.
Smoked livers. Like,
Sure.
I got
Sure,
one. I got
why
one
not?
for you.
I'm pretty sure mine is.
Yeah, Reed's got it. Yeah, I'd say you're in good company.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. According
I-
to my doctor, mine's pretty smoked.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I think I'm getting.
As I drink this bourbon.
I'm good.
Yeah, Reed's fine, which is amazing.
Yeah.
You
Perfect
should-
blood pressure.
Yeah.
Liver's fine.
Yeah, I guess I fucked up.
Whatever.
I guess I shouldn't have slowed down drinking 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I should have just kept going.
Hammer at it. Hammer at it.
Well, I
Keep
did
hammering.
go 12 years sober.
Really?
Then you turned 13.
Then I had my
Ah,
13th birthday.
Wait, have you not? Didn't you get me with that same joke last time?
I don't know, maybe.
That's
I feel
possible.
Like you did.
It's one of my go-tos.
Yeah. Like, yeah, our
Yeah.
our log book over there says.
Well, just
yes.
change it in editing. Change it to something else. Throw a tow truck joke in there.
Oh, I haven't retold that, but I've thought about it.
Yeah.
But I also, it's like, do I have time?
He-
It's a longer joke,
Yeah. If you really want to get people, you got to tell it right.
right? And you, I mean,
Hook, line, and sinker.
yeah,
Yeah.
you sold it. You sold it so well.
Yeah.
I always start laughing at my own jokes before I even get to the punchline.
See, I'll try to tell it at work, and like Gavin or Chase will be like, "Oh God, not the tow truck joke." I'm like, "Shut up!"
You're ruining it.
I'm doing
The
something
comedy downers.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
apparently.
well, Reed had a little bit of a run of that whenever he first started telling the pigeon joke.
Mm.
Then it got to the point where the other people around you who had heard it
Yeah. no.
would start to groan before.
I was watching a video last night. This is not a joke. Bless you.
Excuse me.
And they did, it was the pigeon joke, but it was with squirrels.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, nice to see that out in the wild. You know, I love that joke.
Those squirrels.
Yeah. Which is more believable. You know, there's probably some hillbilly that's tried to
Sodomize a squirrel.
sodomize a squirrel. Yeah. Some of them are big. I mean,
Squirrels.
yeah, some of them gray squirrels, they get pretty big.
Those are like the red ones.
The red ones.
Oh yeah, they're chunky. We got some chunky. We got some chunky.
Damn, look at the hips on that squirrel.
Oh, he's thick.
He's got the hoodie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From Bussy Beaver.
A little beaver bussy.
We
Was that-
always end up
Get
talking
this-
about squirrels.
Get the squirrel ussy.
Squissy.
Squissy. That sounds better.
I hate it.
What was it? Did you see that video Zach posted? He's like yelling at a beaver.
Is this Zach
Crane.
Crane?
Yeah, he was out coyote hunting, and he's like, "Hey, get out of here! What are you doing?" And the beaver's just like,
No.
it was fat. It was a porky beaver.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wonder what beaver tastes like.
Like what beaver tastes like.
Damn.
That must be the carnivore in me talking. To Need some variety.
All meats are starting to look pretty good.
I had some beaver last night.
Beaver.
I barely know her.
You guys are familiar with John Fetterman.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that name.
He's
Might
the
Sweatsuit guy.
big, tall, ogre-looking
Jim Schwartz.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I saw a quote from him because he's wanting to he wants the government to work. So he's not like a Trump guy, but he's like,
He's
hey,
more-
stop being
he's-
stupid.
He's like registered as Democrat though, right?
He's a
but
Democrat, yeah.
But he's kind of getting based.
He's
I
kind
feel
of he's said some base things,
Okay.
but there was this quote. This week he accused his own party of a sad cavalcade of self-owns and unhinged petulance.
Wow.
It's a
There's
lot of big words.
4 words in there he cannot spell.
Yeah, I
Like,
guarantee it.
that guy's a
You
retard.
think somebody wrote that for him?
Yeah, it was a tweet. It was not a vocal recording of
you
any
don't
sort.
He
I'm
used
like,
the Google thesaurus to make himself
Yeah.
sound smarter.
it's just like,
yeah, AI
no,
is
he
getting-
didn't say that.
AI is getting out of hand. How do
It
I
is.
say this? And
I hate, we've talked about this.
the AI is getting scary
Well, I just hate trying to find information on the internet
because the AI.
because it's like, oh, you want this? I'm like, no, that's why I didn't fucking type that.
Yeah.
I typed this.
Yeah.
Pissing me off.
So I think I said in the chat maybe at one point that I've got Google Gemini, like
Yeah.
Pixel. Found out I can make pictures with it, which are really funny.
Okay.
Also, it will write raps.
Oh yeah, you put that one in the chat.
Yeah.
That was
it's-
pretty good.
It's a small.
Yeah, but it'll sing them on my phone.
It'll sing them.
oh no!
Can you choose the voice
Can
that
you-
it sings
yeah.
in?
No, it's just, classic robotic. Well, maybe I can. I
Oh,
don't know. I
okay.
haven't
It's
tried.
Like, do this in
And-
MLK's voice.
Yeah.
I have a dream.
No, we can't do
No?
MLK rap.
I feel like we can.
Just about prostitutes and God.
Yeah. You heard this MLK rap? It'll blow your mind.
Oh.
He's dead.
Yeah.
yeah,
Speaking of guys with long files, Epstein files.
yeah.
Never
Still-
gonna
still
never gonna
not-
happen.
No.
No, it's never gonna
Yeah,
happen.
they said last week they're like, oh, it's happening. It's done.
Yeah, that
Don't
lady
need it.
that keeps saying that, she posted some video in her car, and like we're gonna release it, whatever. And
That's a-
somebody like
That's a clone. She's already dead.
did the
was gonna
3
say
or
that.
4 zoom ins
Mm-hmm.
to her neck where she has a little Star of David necklace on. They're like, we're never gonna see those files. Like, yeah.
What are you implying?
Okay. what are you implying?
I don't get it.
Gaines got some guns.
Q's been getting some new stuff for his guns, mounts and stuff.
Yeah. I got the Badger ordnance
Yes.
whole
you-
deal with the
you got it in?
adapters for the RMR up top. It should be here today.
Okay.
I got. I finally got my foam insert for my sweet little Harbor Freight Pelican case.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes,
Very
that's
good.
that was exciting. Had to figure out how to. I was like,
Have
Come-
you already put it together?
yeah,
Okay.
comes with no
Because
instructions. And
I love picking the phone.
I was yeah, it was okay. I didn't love it, but when I started, I was like halfway through, and I was like, I wonder if I'm doing this right.
Yeah.
Like, had no idea. I just like it has, you can feel where it wants to
Mhm.
be perforated or whatever. And I was like, just started ripping that foam out. I was like, oh, I should look at a picture before I go any farther.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah, I got it. It's pretty intuitive.
I don't remember the names, places, or dates.
Of course.
But I guess some guy died or was terribly injured this week at a training thing. With yet another 320 that just went off.
Yeah.
Is that what that fresh grave in the back is from?
It wasn't. I wasn't there.
People
I
know
don't
where
know
we're
him.
at, Q.
But yeah, Sig. I love Sig. Is just like, yeah, not our fault. Like, it's
Yeah, we didn't make that.
they had
Yeah.
doubled
Didn't they have like
down.
a press release or something about that?
Oh, they've had a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel like I saw one like
Fool me
yesterday
100 times. Shame on.
about the 320.
Well, I mean, their point is good. It seems to be pretty much only law enforcement
Well, surprise,
for the
surprise.
most part who
So no loss there.
I'm not saying all cops are bad at taking care of their guns.
I'll say it.
But JD will say it that maintenance is probably not high on their list.
Neither is IQ.
Yeah,
General intelligence.
right.
Or
Again, I didn't say that.
Or integrity.
Willingness to hit women.
just a distinction of right and wrong.
But none of those things are really important. when
Right.
it
So
comes
why
to
would you
law
think that they would clean their guns? Or put them in the holster correctly or all the way or yeah. But yeah, it's like the only gun. I mean, the libtards were right. It's the only gun that will shoot you on its own.
You ever drop test your SIGs?
No,
You mean like this one right here?
that one.
That's an airsoft gun.
This is it's a SIG airsoft
that
gun.
SIG BB gun is pretty dope.
It is. It is. It's very, very smooth.
Pretty heavy.
It's pretty heavy. Well, that would be the tungsten and polymer frame. Makes it very heavy. Have you felt of this grip before?
Yeah. I felt it a little bit at the range, but
It looks very realistic.
I'm gonna get that gun. Yeah. No, bow.
Yeah, now go do that to a cop.
Man.
I paid for it.
Yep. It's called a tax return, motherfucker.
yeah, I frequently
When I see an
drop test
officer's
mine.
gun and am tempted to get my clicky shark and
Clicky shark.
The long grabber.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
kid. Yeah,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's just called the grabber.
The grabber.
Yeah,
Yeah, clicky shark.
clicky shark. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been everywhere today. I don't know if anybody else has noticed.
Well,
but
they were. Was it last weekend too?
there's
Or
too many of them.
you had put a message in the chat even saying
Oh.
how many state cops you had seen.
Yeah, yesterday.
Was it Was it just yesterday?
Yeah, because I was driving all over the freaking place yesterday.
But yeah, I also noticed that more obvious police presence.
Well, okay, so
Makes me feel very safe.
do you want to hear about this? Like
Yeah,
where
me too.
this started? I was coming back. You don't have to answer.
Okay.
I was on I was on 54 coming back from Springville. And I was getting pretty close to there's like that addition up there at the bridge and the straightaway on 54.
Going
Right out of Avoca.
coming back towards.
Coming back towards Avoca.
Okay.
Right before the speed limit drops significantly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And this it was like probably a 19 Chevy 3500 four-door giant work truck.
Big truck.
Big
yeah.
blue truck, toolboxes, headache rack, whatever.
The whole nine.
Flew up behind me. I was going like 65, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Probably too fast.
Yeah.
But flew up behind me and was like on my bumper. There was two white or yellow, I'm colorblind, lights in the grill that were flashing. And he came up behind me like in the turn and tried to go around me on the double yellow.
Oh.
And a car came around.
Oh.
So he got dropped back and got behind me.
Okay.
And then as soon as I got to that straightaway, flew around me. He had to be going like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Didn't think it was a cop,
Yeah.
but I turned my radio off to see, like, is there a siren?
Yeah.
No. Okay, this is just a
The white and yellow is usually
construction worker.
Usually, yeah.
And he took off. I tried to chase him down because I was like, I'm gonna yell at this guy or something.
Or
And
something.
I could
probably.
not catch him after he got on to 37.
Gone.
Gone. But as soon as I hit,
The old FJ Cruiser couldn't hang.
no, I mean, I was going like 85 miles an hour
Yeah,
and
yeah.
couldn't. He was just.
Wow.
But at Olytic
It's General Motors,
is
baby.
when I started seeing state cops, marked and unmarked, like swarming like bees
Oh.
and like turning around in the median and just going all over the place. And I wasn't slowing down because I wanted to catch this guy. They totally ignored me. And I had one come up behind me really fast. And this is when I was almost to 5th Street. And he went over like in 2 wheels in the grass,
Really?
2 wheels on the pavement, and passed everybody in the turn lane onto 5th Street. Just went up
Really?
there and was like, "Meow."
Huh.
I was like, what is going on? And then same thing at John Williams,
Yeah.
same thing at 16th Street.
Huh.
They were everywhere. I think they were looking for somebody.
Yeah.
I kind of had that same thought.
Not me, I guess. So
Yeah.
My first day in Bedford, I was kind of driving around trying to get a feel for the area, and I was on the road. I don't know the names of anything here, but where the courthouse and like the auto parts stores are.
16th
Street,
yeah.
16th. I was there, and I saw one at the courthouse, one in a big parking lot next to one of the gyms. Not Anytime Fitness, but it's a smaller gym. It looked like.
IFC.
Yeah, and then there was one almost all the way down by like where the McDonald's was. 3 of them within like.
Yeah, you're going to find out that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
If you saw 30 of them in that amount of space, that would be pretty normal.
It's also because the police department is on 16th Street now.
In Crawfordsville, if you see 3 state boys
Making sure it's empty.
They're looking for somebody who's got a serious warrant. Like the state boys don't usually come into town.
We talked
here
about
they
this.
do.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked about
there's
this
a
the other
lot.
day. It's because the fucking Bedford decided to do those city ordinance tickets, so they get money for the city, and it supposedly just goes to the city. And I think that is 100% the green light for the state cops to be like, okay, go to Bedford. You're going to patrol down there now. 'Cause they're not-
Revenue.
I told you about Gracie got pulled over when we were bringing the bus down.
Mhm.
The state cop was actually really nice. Like she had
Yeah.
no license. Her license is suspended.
Yeah.
And the cop was like super chill. He let her drive the rest of the way to Bedford.
He didn't just kill her?
Yeah, on the spot. That's what I was expecting. But yeah, when I saw her pulled over by a state boy, I was like, oh, this is not going to be good.
I'll hold out hope and hope that was like Sam Gillespie or something. He's
Yeah.
a good Bedford guy.
He's
a local.
8% of the.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully he's one of the good ones who ignores the bad ones.
Yeah. He's not really bad himself. He just ignores the bad ones. Yeah.
This is
Let them
going to
keep
turn
on doing their
It's going
thing.
to turn into a police episode.
Yeah, it's feeling that way.
I mean, it can't be all of them.
Well, the fucking hero who pulled me over.
Yeah, I've been waiting on Eli to chime in
That
this whole
state
time.
trooper.
Fucking
and all the
hero.
hard work he's doing. I just appreciate the hell out of him. Giving me my luckiest break ever.
Did you
Yeah.
tell him thank
It's
you
your
for
lucky day.
thank you for your service? Yeah. That fucking hero.
That fucking hero. That pulled me
Eli
over.
getting fired up last week was awesome.
Yeah,
As
about
soon
that.
as he
was.
walked in.
He came in hot.
Yeah, I did.
That's 2 rants out of you today.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gotten into me.
Yeah, fuck them all. That's where I'm at.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Get back to the Wild West days. That's what I think.
yeah.
Oh, what was that?
I think was that me?
Yes.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Kicking the coffee table.
That's the sound of the like and subscribe time
Beep,
button.
the
I don't know
bell.
what it is.
Like and
Hit that
subscribe.
bell.
Yeah.
What?
Point to the center. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Yeah, perfect.
Right. Is that
You're
where
gonna
the,
have to
is
cut
that
that
where
out.
the button is?
Yeah, point upward. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what?
That'll be
All right.
Somewhere in here, there's a button.
Like and subscribe.
Look
Here.
Yeah, I mean, like and subscribe right here, right in between us.
All right, point there. All right, now take your pants off. All right, now.
That'll be fun. Good luck with that.
Yeah, have fun with that one.
Oh, you were emulating a police officer doing the Simon Says game of death.
Simon Says game of death.
He said, "Don't
Get
move.
on your knees.
Now get on your
Stand
knees.
up. Put
Oh
your
my
hands behind
God.
your back. Put your hands on your face.
I watched a video the other day.
Shouldn't have.
I know it fucks me up.
Oh,
JD Pissy
This,
Pants coming out.
Well, it's just like
My
one of
favorite
those.
segment.
It's just like one of those police the police videos, and it was all about this. This woman got arrested in Florida because there was a warrant for another woman in Texas who had the same 2 first names, but the last name was different.
Jenny Lou.
And somehow the BMV picture got fucked up, and it put this Florida woman's
Oh no.
picture on the Texas girl's warrant. So Florida woman gets arrested even though her name's not the same, and they scan her license and it's not her. They go to book.
And she's not the one.
They
in the
go to
picture.
booking, her fingerprints not her, and they fucking throw her in jail anyway. She was in jail for, I think they said, like 4 days.
Jeez.
Like in jail, not like in a holding cell or whatever.
Right.
They processed her.
county.
General population.
Yeah. And they're like,
Wow.
and then the county in Florida,
Sorry, just doing our jobs.
no repercussions for them. It's been all this other bullshit. Whatever they basically said, no, the officer did the right thing.
Oh wow.
And basically,
They always do.
oh my, and I was like I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like, that guy has a name and address.
Not only is like tyranny bad,
No.
Oh yeah.
but the entire weight of the government can come down on you for a clerical error.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's
And that's a great example of what we talk. It's like there's discretion involved in most things, but it's like, nope, sorry, got to
Oh.
do the exact. Well, you're going to jail.
And the thing was about the warrant was like child endangerment. And this lady, the one who ended up getting arrested, was older, but like she didn't look super old. I think she was, late 40s, early 50s or whatever. And she's like, child endangerment. She's like,
My kid's is grown.
yeah, my kids are grown. One of my kids is 30. The other one's like 20 something. And he's like, why? She's talking to the cop. She's like, on the body cam. She's like, I don't have kids that are that. And they're like,
He's like,
and
that's not my problem.
she's like, well, and she cooperates. She's like, I'll go with you, whatever. There's no fight scene or nothing. And she
Right.
fucking throw her in jail.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, that's why they're law enforcement, not
Yeah.
peace officers, not
Human.
anything good.
Not educated.
Heroes nonetheless, as
Heroes.
stated.
Yes.
Nonetheless.
Heroically threw the wrong woman in jail.
Well, so I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I can't remember what state it was, but I want to say Kentucky. I'm not real sure.
Okay.
But there's this gentleman, if I remember this correctly, he was like, I'm going to say somewhat mentally disturbed from what he was doing.
Sure.
But he had he was taking a cinder block with like a rope on it, and he was on an overpass on like a
The other end was tied to his.
on like a highway or interstate. And as cars were going under, he was throwing this cinder block down, and he'd wheel it back up. And it goes through the cab of like a cab over semi truck.
So he was hitting cars.
Yes.
Okay.
And it goes through the semi's windshield, and it ends up like pulling the guy's arm off, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
And so whenever the police showed up, they arrested the semi driver.
What?
Yeah.
What? Because the cinder block was close to him?
Armed robbery.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He got us again. Gotcha. He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
I figured out what was going on.
Yeah.
I did
know,
not.
I could tell.
Yeah,
I
that was
did
good.
not. He had me. Again.
I didn't know where you were going, but I knew it wasn't.
I've
where
got
I
a
wanted
lot.
you
I've
to
got
go.
a lot of these.
Armed robbery. Got
Is
me.
this stuff passed down from
That's the barbershop.
Father Time Woody,
Yeah,
or is
barbershop.
this
No, it's just stuff I've picked up in my travels
okay?
through my 41 years through space.
Yeah, fair enough.
gross?
Yep.
45.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be there. I was gonna say to Reed when he was like, "Oh yeah, my blood work's coming back great." Yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
Mine does too, buddy.
You're about to be fucked. On the gains, I was gonna bring up. There's been a lot of boomer behavior at the gym lately.
Really?
And by boomer behavior,
A
I
bunch
mean
of 1911s, red hats, that kind of
Pintos.
thing.
no, all good guesses.
Yeah.
A lot of people with like earbuds in, talking really loud on like a phone call with somebody.
Oh, that's always fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of these guys is obviously like involved with a church or something, and he's always talking about like finances and voting and like probably stuff that
Shouldn't be yelled.
shouldn't be yelled.
Yeah.
But his awareness of his volume is very low.
Mhm.
And he'll come in and be like, "Da, da, 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 da." I'm like, what? And I do the classic thing where I turn around, like, huh? He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
No, you-
Like, well, you're fucking
I'm on
talking
the
to
phone.
somebody. Who is it? Can
Yeah.
I get in
Yeah,
on the call?
They point.
Let me have one of those earbuds.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many? That's the worst place is the urinals somewhere.
People doing that at the urinal.
People, I've had 3 experiences that I can name.
This is a
Where
Seinfeld.
somebody walks up, gets
This
the
is-
urinal, and they're like, "Yeah, man, what's going on?" And I'm like, I'm peeing,"
This
and
is
they're
a-
like, "I'm not
I-
talking to you."
I have done that as well. Not
what
on
the
the phone,
fuck?
but I've been on the receiving end of that.
Yeah.
This is a Seinfeld episode, though. You could do
It
whole-
is?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm
It
just saying,
seems like a modern
primitive-
day, like
yeah.
if they were to redo Seinfeld.
How come everybody's on their Bluetooths all the time?
Yeah.
You're having-
The next time it happens,
Yeah.
I'll say this right now, in public, whatever.
Sure. Sure.
I'm gonna pee on the feet of the person that does this to me.
Yes.
You've been
If
warned.
they say something, if they don't have enough self fucking awareness to understand that I'm gonna try to respond to them when they are talking loudly next to me, I'm gonna pee on their feet.
Careful. Some people they're into that these days.
Yeah. You might get. They might want your phone number so they
Yeah.
can. They can talk to you while.
I'm just gonna turn like whole body, just be like, yeah, just
You talking to me?
just all over him.
I think it's like they're self-important because
Yeah.
you know they don't have to have that conversation,
Right. They're
No.
not the
Right there.
president.
or they could step out.
Yeah,
It's like people will do that at the
called
barbershop.
courtesy.
They'll walk in the door. Oh yeah, blah, 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 talking about business. Or
Stand outside
insurance
and
or
finish
selling
your
a
phone.
house or
Yeah.
whatever, and they're always talking really loud, and they want to let everybody know how important they are. It's like, dude, just finish it. and then
Sorry, I
come
was
in.
closing a deal
Yeah,
because I'm a big dude with a huge penis.
Yeah, we don't care. Do you want your haircut?
Yeah.
Actually, we're busy. Go away.
yeah.
Oh, it looks like we double booked. My bad.
Finish the conversations before you come in. Do
Yeah,
a
that-
business.
That is a
Well, a
Yes.
barbershop seems like a place where you could be like, get the fuck out
Yeah.
until you're done. Like,
that is a very strange lack of awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm ever guilty of that. Like just like being in a room with like at someone's house, you get a phone call, you just step out to a different room.
yeah, it embarrasses me when I get a phone call in someone's house when I'm talking with I'm like, oh, fuck, I should have put that on
Yeah,
silent.
Yeah.
Silence.
silence.
Just have some
Whatever.
phone etiquette, people.
Suppress.
Yeah.
Yeah, have phone etiquette.
Suppressed.
Phone etiquette.
Just have etiquette. Just be a
You say
good person.
suppressed?
Yeah, so you got to suppress your ringer.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Ring suppressor.
That's what they call the volume button these days.
Okay,
Oh, I'm going to call it ring suppressor from
Yeah.
now on.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
You gotta stop. That's gross.
That lasagna starting to.
It is gross. Dude, yeah, I'm still, my burps still smell like pesto.
You gotta be careful pushing on your burps. You're gonna fucking
Well,
get
that's
it.
back
It's
here.
going to
Yeah.
pop out.
Now I have to
Like one of
assist
those
it.
stress balls you squeeze. It's going to come out of the
That's
side
the
and it's
perfect-
hemorrhoid.
That's the perfect visual.
Oh,
Let's see. We've
that made my eyes water.
see me and Q have been ordering shit off Amazon like a couple of fiends. Just I got like a
A bunch of fake plants.
so I've got this that Holly 750 carb I've had sitting around my house forever. Shout out Steve Easton for telling me to buy that. He found it at a yard sale. And
Steve's
he's like,
Good Time Garage.
Steve's Good Time Garage. He's like, you got to buy this carb. It's just too cheap. I don't need it. And I was like, okay. I just went and bought it, and it's been sitting around for a few years. And I was thinking the plan would be to put it on the old square body, the K20. So I was like, I'm going to rebuild this, and I've never rebuilt a carb, so I bought a Holly book that is
Oh,
just
really?
like full blown by Holly, and it is thicker than I thought. there's
It's like a coffee table.
Yeah.
yeah, it is
book.
like a coffee table book.
Pictures.
Yeah,
Nice.
and instructions and lots of stuff. I've just thumbed through it. It's like that showed up. The carb rebuilt. Thank you.
Dude, nice.
The rebuild. The rebuild kit for the carb is showing up. We got. I got ordered like some Chilton and Haynes type of books for the old Cougar. Damn, some other stuff. Bunch of little shit.
I like
Your
the
phone.
literature section of
Yeah, yeah, me too. It's kind of exciting.
Our flanges for the table.
Flanges for the bar for the table.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
be done this
for
week.
Black pipe.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I will probably have to hit up Dayton's or maybe Lowe's or whatever, just for like a union and a couple little shorts to finish that up. So, okay, you okay?
That smells so bad. I can't. Why did I keep
Yeah,
doing that?
I'm waiting for it to waft
Yeah.
over here.
We bought out Harbor Freight on their $10 ammo cans.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Were they metal?
they are.
Nice.
I got 5 of them,
Okay.
$10 a piece.
You bought them out at
Nice.
5.
Yeah, the shelf was damn near empty.
Okay.
Obviously, when we
Good
got
deal.
there. Yeah,
Good deal.
I
Didn't
love.
show many pictures or anything like that.
No, I didn't. I didn't expose
Can
myself.
I get a discount for this?
Oh, I love that store so much, and
Yeah.
the fact I have the Harbor Freight app on my phone now is
Dangerous.
a huge problem.
Yeah.
Huge. And I love being the inside track club. I was
Oh,
getting
yeah.
the deals and shit that are on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have ever bought that shitty little flashlight, but since I'm an on track club member,
That's exactly
I'll
what
take it for free.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I did the other day.
Yeah.
I bought a flashlight that was like $9 because it was on sale. I was like, I'm gonna take that to work. I'm try it out.
I'm just gonna shine it in people's eyes that I don't like.
I'm a
As
big
they're
flashlight
driving.
guy. I have them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got I'm the envy of some of my friends.
Oh yeah, where are they at?
I'm sure you are.
I have the old school 40 or the 90-degree flashlights, like those big boys.
Yeah, like
those are nice.
GI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Streamlight makes a version of it that's like this big,
Mm-hmm.
and it's metal bodied, has a 2-way clip on it, and most importantly, it will take AAAs, AA's, or 1, 2, 3s.
Really?
You can
Oh.
put like the body is big enough that you can put any of those 3 batteries in it, and it works.
Nice.
It's like a little 400 lumen light, and it's got like momentary and on and whatever on the
Strobe.
backside. It's fucking awesome.
That does sound nice.
I've got a little 90-degree O-Light rechargeable little guy I bought off a customer. It's like, hey, I've got this flashlight for sale if you want it.
It hasn't blown up yet.
Give it to me. Yeah.
Nope.
Is it in your pocket?
Melt in your pocket.
It is because the charger's like magnetic,
Mm-hmm.
and so the base of it's magnetic. So it's sitting on my lamp on my nightstand,
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a
like literally it's stuck to the side of my lamp.
we've got an O-Light optic down at the garage right now.
Mm-hmm.
I started telling JD about this, but
Yeah, Isaac Lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Of the-
yeah.
Yeah, they are a dealer, and apparently they sent them this pistol red dot to test, try out, whatever. And he was like, I figured this was a good place to leave this because you guys will fuck it up. I was like, yeah, we're gonna put that on a shotgun or something. And
is it an RMR footprint?
it is an RMR footprint, yeah. But it has a magnetic like charging hood. It's very odd.
That is sounds weird.
I don't like it.
I've
I've got
see it.
a Picatinny to RMR adapter plate
Oh,
that
well.
we can put it on.
We can put it
anything.
on anything.
Well, I was thinking the 44
Yeah.
should have the recoil.
Sure.
Like that'd be nice. Put it on a few different things and see if we can
Yeah,
get it to break.
There's some 40. I've got.
I
there's-
mean, it will break. It's
It
just-
will.
we could slam through the lever action a little bit and fuck around with that. That's easy to. Like it's not really that sighted in anyway, so we can swap some optics on it.
Sure,
and
sure.
Fucking play
I was
around.
thinking we'd put it on some guns with some good recoil, and then throw it around a little bit, maybe pee on it or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. Drop test it.
Yeah, I'm all about the
drop
drop tests.
drop kick it.
Well,
Drop
with
kick
the
it.
with the 44, you're gonna have the action of it as well.
Yeah.
Kind of messing with the,
The stuff,
the stuff.
the stuff and things,
Stuff
yeah.
and things.
stuff and things in my butt.
I drop tested my Glock in your kitchen last night.
And Q's all about the drop test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, but
Yeah. Well,
I was trying to take my belt off, and Dolly was trying to get at my food, so
Yeah.
I was distracted.
So you pulled it
bowl.
out to point at her and drop it.
Yeah, exactly.
Get away from my beef bowl.
Yeah, but then he remembered he wasn't a cop. Hey.
Glock's drop test well,
Yeah.
but I remember
never failed
at
for me.
AAA one day, I dropped my Glock and it ended up landing like nose down, and it landed in such a way that it was able to push the slide back and load around into the chamber.
Nice.
I was like, wow,
Whoa.
that is cool.
Like, I've never seen that.
Yeah, don't drop
Johnny.
your guns, people. Clean your guns. Don't drop them.
Don't leave him anywhere.
Don't leave them on the back of a toilet, at a Sonic, somewhere in Ohio, and then get called by the police. Yeah.
You?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I've had dreams where I left a gun in public and someone got a hold of it.
Yeah, I
but
did it
Never happened.
in real life. Had to drive like an hour back.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they just gave it back to you.
Well, the police officer that this is going to be hard to believe that was there with my just hanging out waiting for me to come back for my gun. He handed it to me and he's like, this would have gone a lot differently if I hadn't done this exact same thing with my service pistol 1 week ago.
Whoa. Oh, got lucky.
And he was like, it happens. I get it. Be careful.
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't call anybody. I didn't run the numbers. I didn't do shit. He's like, just take your gun and go. And I was like, okay, bye.
Appreciate it.
Then
Yeah,
you reached
I-
for his service. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Habit.
You're like a shark grabber.
I mean, it would have been this was a long time ago. Yeah, it would have been a real loss to lose that, Glock 23 or whatever it was. I'm sure it was a 40 cal of some sort.
Oh, do you want to talk about your boomer pistol?
Yeah. Only owned it for roughly 6 hours.
Is it already gone?
I was gone that night.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
No, it would be set. Sorry, guys. It would be sitting right here if I still had
I wanted to see it.
it. No. Flipped it and did good.
Good.
Real fast.
Happy for you.
You may have seen one of these because
Who in the world-
1911 guy.
Who in the world do you know that wanted that?
Brian. The one you're thinking of with the shop. in the
Oh
sun.
yeah.
Yeah. Drooling.
No way.
Drooling.
Wow.
So apparently Colt.
Is
And-
Silver Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Colt in the 80s made a particular package of pistol. It's 1911 called the Delta Elite.
Sounds pretty gay.
There's 3 words.
No, it's very Delta. It's
Delta
very-
Elite.
I think it's just Delta Elite is what.
Now there's 3 words because in the grip it had a red triangle and it was Delta Elite. They had 3 words on it. Anyway,
Okay, go ahead.
ridiculously flashy 1911 with this particular grip, some polished parts and different things, but
Colt Auto Delta Elite Colt Auto.
Tactical.
I don't know. Oh, there's a glare. I see the red
dude,
triangle.
it was
There's
so hard to take a picture
a
of because the slide was so polished.
yeah.
But 10 millimeter.
Ooh.
Gay.
Yeah, it's so fucking gay.
It's It's a worse 1911,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's Colt.
And it's cold.
But
Very cool gun.
Yeah.
Looked really nice. Had like every piece of paper, receipt, all kind, the box, the whole bit, which is
so-
what sold it
it's
to
a
the guy
collector
that bought
piece.
it. It's a
So-
collector piece.
yeah, it's so gay.
But it's like Chuck Norris probably had one of these at some
Yeah.
point. Like it was cool as hell. But yeah, I just had to find a guy that
You
was
found
into
one.
that. He was just like, oh yeah, yeah, that's what I want. I called 3 old dudes, and the second one was like, bring it to my house right now.
Yeah.
He was just pitching a tent.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He wouldn't stand up the whole time I was there. But that and a SIG P230, not a 320, a 230, which was it, and it was in 9mm Kurtz.
I don't know what that is.
Sounds very
You're
German.
familiar with that, but I was like, I don't even know where to buy that.
Does
What
it
is
fit?
it?
Does it fit regular 9 mil?
I buy it from you. Okay.
Authorized dealer.
Authorized dealer of 9mm Kurtz. But
So
it was
what
like
is-
a.
what is different about a 9mm Kurtz?
Made
Well,
me think it was
yeah.
German when I said it.
But it was like a little James Bond gun, is what it looked like. Walther looking.
Sounds lame.
It was bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But sold that to him too. So
Okay.
that worked out nicely.
Good deal.
So I'm going tomorrow to buy a truck. So
What truck?
What are you doing?
yeah, 2006.
Oh, that the-
Chevrolet.
With the LS.
Yeah,
that comes with
regular
it.
cab, short bed.
Now it's got a V6 in it.
It's got a 4.3 in it that's blown up. Comes with a 4.8.
Okay.
It's got a cam and a bunch of stuff done to it. Comes with a new
Engine's al-
ECU.
Engine's already built
Engine's already built.
and together.
Strapped down in the bed. So
Okay.
excited to see what happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow it up on the tennis
I
court.
was going to say, it seems like a good candidate for the tennis court.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So
I've
video incoming. We'll do a burnout video.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should. Yeah. I've gotten
Be a
rid.
good outro.
I got rid of a truck. I got rid of.
Oh, the low and slaw.
Yep. Rest in peace, low and slow. You're no
Yeah.
longer my problem.
Thank God.
That felt pretty good.
Bringing down the property value.
Yeah, the,
Yeah.
the
for
Red
sure.
Dooley
Yeah.
definitely is.
Hey,
Yes.
hey.
You
I
gotta
don't. I,
you gotta
no.
get your truck off
okay.
my property.
Yeah,
all
that's
right?
true.
Don't ignore
That's-
that.
I think we're about done though,
Yeah.
aren't we?
And the
yeah.
the short school bus with the Avatar arrow coming down on it.
What?
Some Q's bus has a.
Avatar arrow? What is that about?
Well, you're gonna have to
the
look it up.
cartoon
We're out
Avatar.
of
Yeah, Avatar.
Okay.
the movie, the old
What's
cartoon
his
TV
name?
The
show.
Windbender or
Yeah,
whatever.
the air,
Yeah.
the Windbender.
The bus's name is Appa.
Yeah, that's better.
That's the.
That's a
beast
band from
that
the
Is
he-
that like
70s, isn't
the
it?
cat thing with a bunch of legs or whatever? he
It's the
rides?
giant
Something like that.
buffalo,
Yeah, giant sky
Buffalo
buffalo.
cat.
sky buffalo. It does fly.
Does it have several legs?
Yeah,
think so.
And more
bunches
than
of-
normal.
Like
Yeah.
Like a
four?
millipede.
Oh,
Sky buffalo.
Some people will get this
that's
conversation.
terrifying. A buffalo with a bunch of millipede legs.
It
Flies.
doesn't have that many legs.
Breathes wind.
And it has like a big beaver tail on it.
yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
All right, well that's it.
I don't appreciate you guys ending the podcast like this.
It's been a lot of fun. This was fun. Q's around. He'll probably take Alex's place all the time now. Make sure you fucking like and subscribe. You know the fucking drill. And check
Absolutely.
out the merch store because we might do some stuff with that. There's a George Bush flag on there. That's cool.
That is cool.
All right, see you
I'm
later.
gonna buy a sweatshirt.
All right.
Oh, we were clapping at the
3,
end.
2, 1.